Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Monday, June 22nd, 2026. Taiko suffers a state verification compromise. A native ZK EVM can scale bandwidth and execution. A new proposal seeks to redirect validator rewards to ecosystem funding, and an MEV bot gets hacked in a honeypot scheme. All this and more starts right after this message. ETH Daily sponsorships are now open. Reach over 10,000 Ethereum native subscribers every weekday. Learn more at ethdaily.io/ads. Taiko warned that the security assumptions of every bridge on its network can no longer be relied upon after an exploit drained its Ethereum ERC20 vaults. Blockade traced the attack to a flaw in the network's source signal proof validation, where crafted proofs were accepted on Ethereum without a matching message sent event on Taiko. The team urged users to withdraw funds from all bridges deployed on the network while it investigates. Ethereum researcher Mike Neuter argued that a native ZK EVM's real unlock is scaling bandwidth, not just execution. In a research post, Neuter makes the case that validators could sample blocks inside blobs, letting the network raise data throughput rather than only verifying execution more cheaply. The argument leans on related work on blocks in blobs sampling and shorter slot times, and ties into the broader Glamsterdam research roadmap around ePBS and faster finality. Claro's founder Clément Lesage proposed letting validators redirect up to 10% of their staking rewards to ecosystem funding through two protocol-level signals. The design pairs a majority-triggered redirect rate capped at 10% with a King of the Hill splitter contract that converges on a Condorcet winner funding target. The proposal drew early opposition from protocol guild's Trent Van Epps, who called some trade-offs disqualifying, and from Lefteris Karapetsas, who opposed it over cartel risk. Blockade flagged a honeypot that tricked the Jared from Subway MEV bot into token approvals later used to drain its funds, per a forensic breakdown by Bantig. The bot, one of the most active sandwich attackers on Ethereum, granted approvals to a malicious contract that subsequently siphoned its holdings. The attack operated in two modes. Setup transactions labeled as bait transferred genuine USDC, USDT, and WETH to the bot contract, while creating ERC20 approvals against attacker-controlled spenders. In other news, BitMine now holds 4.7% of the ETH supply. Jumper supports private swaps, and Ethereum Foundation Interim Executive Director Bastien Awe provides an update on the Foundation's execution roadmap. This was a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.